Hello, honeys. Welcome to my mess. My living room area. It is a disaster. Okay, so hubby went away for a little while. He went out for a few hours, and I decided to kind of take that time and start organizing and putting my Christmas stuff away. Yes, Christmas is not even over, and I'm already starting to put all my stuff away. The things that I'm kind of putting away are things that I know that I'm not going to be using this year because my Christmas house is already decorated with my decorations. I'm really happy with it, and I don't really need to do much more. But I have been buying a lot of things on clearance, and as you can see here, my whole sofa is full of stuff that I need, including my floor, that I need to start putting things away. So I wanted to give you a few tips on how I make myself stress-free when it comes to putting stuff away, and a little tricks that I use to store my little goodies. Okay, so let's get started because I have a lot of things that I want to show you guys. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my little Christmas trees. I went crazy this year buying tons of little Christmas trees. By the way, I'm filming this in my phone and I'm holding it, so I'm going to try my best to keep this as steady as possible. Please forgive me if it's a lot of shakiness going around. Okay, so as you can see here, I have all my little mini Christmas trees right here. I have bought so many of these little Christmas trees, it is ridiculous. Okay, I'm obsessed with them. Michael's had them like 70% off, and I racked them. I mean, I have tons in here that are not open, and what I wanted to show you is how I keep them. So what I do is I keep them in these little tint containers. Let me see if I can open this with one hand. And I keep them all in here. So I have the ones that I already have opened that are not like packaged. I have them in here. I still have more to put away. Obviously, I'm not going to because Christmas is not over yet. But for the ones that I have, you know, like for example, like right there, I have some there. So I have tons that I still have to put away. So once I'm ready to bring down all the Christmas tree, I put them away in these little containers. And then for the little mini ones, I put them in a little zip bag like this. And I just throw them on top. I like this container because it has this cover. It keeps my little trees dust free. And the container that I use is these gigantic ones that you get at Walmart. My husband loves these minty candies. And I get them at BJ's or at Walmart. Even like CVS has them sometimes. I recommend you, strongly recommend you not to throw these away because these are awesome to keep for storage. Okay, so that's the first tip that I want to show you. And then for the ones that are not open, I was going to open them and dump them in here, but then I decided not to because I want to start doing, like, I want to start selling kits. And so if I wanted to sell these with like a kit, I want to keep its original package. So I decided to just leave these alone. Okay, for the next thing that I want to show you how I store my picks. Now this year I have a lot of picks. I'm going to show you right here on the floor. I'm wearing my little pajamas and my little jumper, so never mind me. But on the floor I have a lot of picks that I'm not using. These are the ones that I got at the dollar store, and these are the ones that I got at Michael's. Those are the ones that I got at Michael's, and then those are the ones that I recently got at Michael's that I fell in love with. Along with, I'm gonna move you up, along with those. Remember those that I was super obsessed with? I love those. Aren't those beautiful? Don't they look amazing? I love them. And then that tag in the middle, I just got that tag recently for $2. I wanted to die when I scanned that, and it scanned $2. So I got 4 of those. I got 2 that says joy to the world, and then I have another one that says something with snow or something. I don't know. I'll show you in a little bit. But going back to the picks. So the picks, I normally put my picks my picks in boxes and I store them away. What I'm doing different this year is I'm going to get a container only for my picks because I have a lot. This is not the only ones I have. I have them scattered everywhere in my house. So I am going to need a container to put all my picks inside. So that's what I'm going to do different this year. Now, the other problem that I have is, you know, we are all crafty people, right? So we multitask on different kinds of projects, right? So these are my picks that are definitely Christmas inspired, right? Now, for the ones that I really love, which are these right here, you guys remember these that I bought at Michael's? I keep these in a plastic little baggie, and I will store these with the ones that I just showed you, okay? Same thing with my little glittery reindeer. I bought tons of these while Michael's had them on sale. I just put a little bag over it so it doesn't get dusty, and I'm gonna lay these on top so they don't get squishy and they don't break. The bag that I'm using are just simple. Listen, don't go crazy buying freaking bags, okay? Where is the bag I want to show you? You go to the store, right? You go to, like, I don't know, Stop and Shop, any supermarket that sells bagels, right? They have these little bags there, right? If you don't care about the front, which this one says, you know, authentic bagels, you don't care so much about that, just grab a few of these so you can wrap your little items with. You're going to store these away anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you know, what the advertisement on the bag is. What matters is that you're keeping your stuff dust-free and you're trying to maintain them for the next year. And then you can always turn it around and use the blank side as, you know, storing them. So don't go crazy buying all these expensive things. You most likely can get them for free. If you're really anal about it, then you can go to Walmart and get some of these that are plain, and then you can use them. You know, it's up to you. Okay, so that's for the picks that I'm going to put away. Now, I also keep my picks on these little containers that I bought at Michael's, okay? You can find some of these containers at the dollar store. I was there recently, and I found amazing containers that you can use to put away your picks. These picks that I have in here are kind of picks that I don't want to store away for the following year. You have to really keep in mind that there are holidays that are coming. For example, Valentine's Day is another holiday that you can use a lot of red things for. I can use these like little red picks for Valentine's Day, and it would work perfectly fine. So what I do with picks like this that are smaller in size, I keep them in these plastic containers, see? And what I do is I put them in the shelf, and then if I need to do a project, I just go directly to these picks. I don't have to go into, you know, the gigantic Tupperware that I have stored away in one of my, you know, closets, because you have these in handy. So you have to think about how you craft. Like, I know that I would probably use these through the whole year, so I'm not gonna like stack these away, you know what I'm saying? So you have to keep those things in mind, okay? So that's what I do with my little picks that I can squeeze in here. I also keep my little minis in one of these as well, okay? All Christmas related little minis I keep in here. Everything that's little and it's tiny and that I don't want it to like break, that are fragile for me, I all keep them in here. And then what I do is at the end of the year, I will put all these little containers in a bigger Tupperware. I will stack them on top of each other and they will fit perfectly fine. Okay? Okay, moving along. For my little mini ornaments, like these tiny ones, as you can see here, they're like super tiny. Okay, I like to use these containers and stuff them in here because they don't break, especially if you have glass little mini balls. These are awesome because you can just put them in here very gently and you can stack them away and you're not going to worry about them breaking. So containers like this is awesome to keep when they're empty so you can reuse them. This container used to be the xoxox candies. I got this one at Michael's and I didn't throw these containers away because I love them. But spices also sometimes comes in these gigantic containers. Just keep an eye on stuff like this that you can probably multi-use. If you don't have any of these containers at home, the dollar store also sell containers like this, and you can, you know, buy a few of them and you can use them for your little round balls or even for your little minis, you know, whatever is convenient for you to use them for. Okay. I also wanted to give you a tip that these Laughing Cows little boxes, I use these boxes for everything. If you guys watch my videos, my previous videos, I may have probably about a few videos showing you guys how I alter this box in so many different ways. Another way that I use these boxes for are for my little round balls. If I have tiny little balls, I will put them in here. I sometimes just paint over the box white, and then I would washi tape a little sticker on top and put what is inside. Sometimes I don't even bother. Sometimes I just put a washi tape over it and I write on the washi tape what exactly is in the box. So these are things that you probably have at home that you may, you know, throw them out. You can always use these for, you know, for things like this. You can also put in here little ornaments. I mean, it's a really good size. See that? You can put little ornaments in here. You can put maybe your snowflakes in here. You can even put your like mini garland in here. I mean, and everything will be kept really nicely and neatly organized. Another great thing about this is you can actually collect all your little Christmas ornaments and stuff in here and then put these into another box to keep them all neatly organized. I have done that. I'm able to put like, I try to like put them all like this in like a shoebox, and this is hard to do in one hand. But anyway, I think you guys know what I mean. I kind of like put them like this in a shoebox, and I'm able to put about maybe, I don't know, 8, 9 of these in one shoebox. So that's another way for you to save some space and save yourself some money. Okay. I know this is crazy. I'm trying to do this with one hand, and this is not a really good probably this is probably going to be one of my worst videos I've ever made in YouTube channel. Okay, but I need to get these things out to you because when I get ideas in my mind, it drives me crazy when I don't share them, and I'll probably be sitting here for the next 3 hours trying to say to myself, why am I not recording this video? So I'm just going along with it and I'm just recording. Okay, so another great thing that you can save yourself some money, if you are if you like MAC, a lot of us like MAC makeup. MAC sends their products in these. I can't show you the other way because the other way has my my address, but MAC sends these boxes with their products in it. These boxes are amazing to put anything in there because they are so sturdy. You can literally stack these up and you will not have anything damaged inside of them. Okay, so that's another great tip. Keep these MAC boxes, if you have them, to store your Christmas items in. I use these. This one I use for my checkbooks, but I have a few of these that I will use for my Christmas decorations. Okay, let me put this over here. Okay, let's carry on. I'm dropping everything, but that's okay. That's okay. Another great tip. You're gonna be like, really, Jenny? Are you freaking kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. These little things that you get, I got this one and it's dirty because I just got it from the kitchen, but I wanted to show you. I have to obviously clean it up and rinse it and air dry it. But I wanted to show you. There was a rice pudding in here, which was delicious, by the way. And I got this at ShopRite. But these containers that you get at ShopRite or any, grocery store, as long as they have like a little bit of like a big gap, they are perfect to put your Christmas balls in, because they give you like that height, and it's closed, it's dust free. I'm telling you, these work amazing. They're also great to put any ornaments in here, anything that you want to put away for Christmas. If you have a few of these, trust me, it would help, and it will give you some great storage solution. Okay, not to mention they're free, so don't throw these out. Now, obviously, keep in mind that if you stack these on top of each other, this is plastic, so it will break. So my best recommendation is stack things in the bottom, and then have this the last thing you're going to store away, so it doesn't get all like, messed up. Okay. All right. These boxes, obviously, you guys, if you work in a medical field, you would probably know what these boxes are. I work in a medical field, and I get these boxes. We usually get vaccines in these boxes. I love to save these boxes. They are the most sturdy, fantastic boxes you can ever find. I know that a lot of us cannot find these boxes because we all don't work in the medical field. But for my friends that are actually working in the medical field, just a heads up, if you get these boxes, definitely save them. They are amazing. Not only are they amazing, they're freaking sturdy as hell. And you can store so much stuff in here. They're pretty, it's very wide, so you can really pile tons of stuff in here. And if you want to keep it decorative, you can cover this up with paper and just, label it for the next year. Okay. Another thing that I don't have here in front of me are those egg cartons, the plastic ones. Those are also fantastic to put these little mini balls in. They're great. I used them in the past. Not that I don't recommend for you to use them, but I kind of like this method better than the egg carton container, because you have to keep those containers basically up in the top of wherever you're stocking, because they tend to break if you put pressure on them. They're like this kind of material, plastic material. So if you put pressure or you put something on top of it that's heavy, you will have your little ornaments, they will damage your ornaments. So I do like that egg container method, but I prefer this one better because I don't know, it just keeps it well organized in there. All right, let's see. Another thing, the star boxes. These Starbucks boxes are also fabulous to put stuff in. I love these star boxes. They're great, they're sturdy, it's red. A lot of these boxes are really awesome to put all your little ornaments in there. These tint boxes are also fantastic for little ornaments. You get this at the dollar store, or when people give you gifts and stuff. Save these things. They're awesome to use for storage solution. Another fantastic thing to use for storage solution, which I don't have in front of me, is those those popcorn tints that are something like this, but they're a little bigger, and they're kind of like they're kind of like floor size. Those are fantastic to put all your Christmas balls in as well. Okay, let me see, hold on one second, because I have a list here that I wanted to make sure I get through everything with you guys. Okay, another thing that I like to do is I like to keep my original boxes on some of my things. Like this is here, I didn't use this this year, but I like to keep my things in their original boxes. Sometimes it's easy to do that. Sometimes the boxes kind of do get messed up, but if you can kind of reserve everything in their own original box, it would really make your life much easier. Same thing with I have all these balls, guys. I have all these Christmas balls that I have not even opened this year. So I'm not going to unopen them, obviously. I'm going to keep them in its own original package. But these are packages that are really good to keep and not throw them away, because you can always put them back in there and you can always store them away in a container. So always keep the original package with you. It's good to have, and it keeps everything neatly organized. Okay. What else I can tell you? Oh, also take this time while you putting your stuff away to always get rid of things. To be honest with you, I bought these beautiful stockings last year, Christmas stockings, and I put them in my Poshmark account and I sold them because they were so beautiful, but I didn't want to use those colors anymore. They were really they were Christmas color, you know, and although they were absolutely gorgeous, I got rid of them. I know that I wasn't going to use them. I know that it was just going to sit in my closet. So why just not get rid of them? Go to, you know, put a little pile of things, of Christmas stuff that you know you're not going to get rid of. Put them in the side and sell them. I'm going to do that with these little ornaments. I got these ornaments years ago and I just found them in one of the Christmas boxes. And I'm just going to get rid of these. I mean, these are super adorable. They're super cute, as you can see there. They're like kind of like adorable ornaments, but I am not going to use these ornaments. So I'm going to put these in my Poshmark account and I'm going to try to sell these. And then anything else that I'm not going to use for this year, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Okay, I have 2 more things that I want to talk to you about, and then I'm going to let you guys go. Oh my God, 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, so again, so try to keep everything in its own original package. I have these little things here that I need to put them away, but I don't throw these boxes because you can always put them back in there. For the balls that I don't have like boxes for, if they don't break, I like to put them in these little clear boxes, clear bags, and then I'll just, you know, put them in the Tupperware. And then for the little hookies, I put them in a little separate little mini bag, and then I'll just throw them in there so I can use them for next year. Then I have, this is the one that I told you. This is the one that I bought. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. Oh my God, I probably can't. Let me show you. I want to show you because I'm so obsessed with this. If you guys see this, you must go back and get them. So this is the one that says Joy to the World, which I have hung up there. And then I got this one that says Let Us Know. So I got 4. I got 2 of the Joy and 2 of the Let Us Know. I didn't use these 3. I'm going to obviously put them away, but I can't wait to use them next year. I love them. They're so adorable. I just love them. Okay, I have 2 more things to talk to you about. And I'm going to have to put you down, guys. Give me 1 second. Don't even kill me for this. Don't kill me for that. Just give me 1 second. I'm so sorry, but I needed to show you this before I let you guys go. I got 2 more things to show you. I'm sorry. That was so bad, right? Listen, I do not edit anything. You guys always ask me, Jenny, why don't you just, you know, edit your stuff? I don't know how to edit. That's one of the things that I'm going to be learning this year, among other millions of things, is how to edit my videos and how to put in pictures. I am trying to educate myself on how to do that. And I think I might need a friend's assistant. But yeah, so I will try my best to learn how to do that, to make these videos much more easier for you guys. Okay, I'm really sorry. I hope you guys forgive me for that. But before I let you guys go, I want to show you how I keep my cupcake liners and also my ribbons. Those are the 2 things that I want to show you before I let you guys go. The cupcake liners that I buy, which you guys know I'm obsessed with cupcake liners. I also keep all my Christmas cupcake liners in these little containers. Okay, as you can see there, they're really neatly nicely organized, and I love keeping them in here because I can see what I have and they just look really nice and they keep themselves really neatly organized. Now, the reason why I do this is because I put these away with my other stuff for Christmas. I don't need to have this out. You guys know that if you have Christmas images, you're not going to use them for, like, you know, until Christmas comes in. So rather than have these in, you know, in my shelf occupying space, I just keep all the Christmas cupcake liners that have Christmas, you know, decorations in one little container. And what I'll do is I will put this container away in my Tupperware. You know, it helps you get yourself a little bit organized. And another thing is that you know that when Christmas comes, you have all these cupcake liners that you want to go through and play around with. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is ribbons. You guys know how obsessed I am with ribbons, but I have a theory behind these ribbons, and I don't know if you guys agree with me. I guess you will let me know at the bottom of this video. I love to buy ribbons, right? A lot of these ribbons over here are Christmas related ribbons. If you look at them inside, here, let me show you. Like this one, for example. See, it says there, Christmas, it's Christmas ribbon. These are all Christmas ribbons, okay? Now, because I'm a very crafty person and I love to use ribbon, I will never put this away on a Tupperware in a shelf for next year, because I can use these ribbons. They're Christmas related ribbons, yes, but they are ribbons that you can use for any project, right? So my recommendation, and I really strongly recommend you guys to do this, is even though you have these ribbons that are Christmas related, they don't have any Christmas images on them. Do not store these away for the following year, because you can use these for projects. Okay, what I like to do is what I was doing here. I started to do this and then I stopped because I started recording. I put my Christmas here. Let me come down. I like to store my Christmas ribbons with images in a container, and then I put these away for the next year. Now, why I do that? Because obviously through the whole year, I'm not going to use any of these ribbons that says Merry Christmas, right? Until Christmas comes in. So the next year when Christmas is here, I'll most likely will use this. But, you know, you got like 11 months that you're not going to use this. So why are you going to have this out lingering around, occupying space when you don't need to? So what I recommend you guys to do is separate your ribbons from Christmas ribbons and ribbons that, even though they say holidays on it, you are not going, you know, you can use for other projects, okay? Because this is going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of space, and you make more use out of your ribbons, right? So what I do is I take one of these little, this is a little tint that my mom got me, and there was cookies in here. I like to take this one because it has a box, it has a top. And what I do is I store all my ribbons in here, you know. As you can see here, like, it's a mess right now because I was kind of organizing them. But I will eventually store them very neatly. Whatever I have dupes on, like this one, I would kind of put together. Like this I have dupes for, as you can see there. Another one that I have a dupe for. See, I keep these all neatly organized in here because I know that I'm not going to use these for, you know, 11 months. So why have them out? Why have them occupying space? So I like to do that with my ribbons that have Christmas related images, okay? Something like this, a reindeer. You're not going to use this, obviously, because it's a reindeer. You know you're not going to use this. Another one that's really pretty. This is actually, you can probably use this for maybe like a fall, but you know, I'll keep them in here because I know that I'll probably will use that for more Christmas than fall. Same thing with this one. This is kind of like snowflakes. I'll keep them all in here. So if you go by, like, if you this is another gigantic one that I just recently bought. I keep them in here as well. And if I can't close it because obviously this is gigantic, I'll just put like a plastic over it and I'll just stack it away. Okay. if I have multiples of the same, like this one, I'll just take one of it and I'll put it in here. And then I'll put this one with my regular ribbon, because remember, I can use this for some patty, right? It's green. Why not? So, you know, this is a nice way to keep yourself a little bit organized, make use out of your ribbons that you already have, and it keeps everything neatly, you know, in place. Same thing with these. Like, these are kind of Christmas, you know, ribbons. These are the ones that I got at the dollar store, but I would never put these away because I can use these for other projects, right? So I just, you know, just a tip, a few tips that I had here that I wanted to show you guys. I hope that this is helpful for some of us who have problems, you know, sorting things away. I know I do. Trust me. It may seem like I'm neat, but I am not the neatest person in the world. Trust me, I'm learning every day, every year. I'm learning something new, and I try to make my life easier as much as I can. So if I can bring some ideas to you guys, I love doing that. I also love keeping, another thing is, I bought these, let me show you. I bought these from the dollar store, and I thought they were so beautiful. They're like you know, they're like bags, and I thought that I would use these to hang them up like with frames, but obviously I'm not going to do that this year. So that's another thing that I like to put away in a Tupperware. So basically what I will do is, after Christmas is over, I will put all this stuff in a Tupperware away. And I have two Tupperwares, two gigantic Tupperwares for them. I'm gonna have to buy a new one for all these lovelies right here, all these picks that I have. And I probably am going to have to buy maybe 2 more Tupperwares this year, because my Christmas collection has grown. But in all fairness, I do try to be as, you know, neatly as I can. I try to put everything away in a neat fashion, so this way next year when I'm ready to take it out, you know, I don't go crazy and I know where everything is. I also store my scrap things differently. I will link at the bottom of the video how I store them, so you guys can have an idea, and that would also help you store all your scrapbooking goodies for Christmas. All right, honey? I hope this is helpful. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. It's not my normal video where I normally, you know, sit down and teach you guys something, but I thought that, I mean, this would be helpful for somebody. I'm in the process of putting all this stuff away, so I thought maybe somebody, hopefully, will get some ideas, and maybe it can help you guys store your stuff away. Make sure you thumbs up. Let me know how you guys put your stuff away for Christmas. I would love to see ideas on how to store Christmas items. I know that we all need great information on how to store these things, because it can really get off. I mean, these things can really be an issue if you don't know how to put them away. So if you guys have any ideas, please let us know. Thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, honeys. Love you all, and be safe.